I purchased some parts bins from Amazon a while back and I wanted to hang them on the wall using my French cleat system. At first I thought about buying the preformed brackets for these bins, but they were very expensive. After searching the internet, I decided to make my own, so let's get started. The first thing we needed to do was cut the mounting surfaces. These measure 3 inches wide by 20 inches long and are made from scrap 3/4 inch plywood. Your measurements may be different depending on the type of bins you're using. To make the brackets easy to handle, I wanted no more than 5 bins on each bracket. Here you can see I'm ripping thin strips of 3/4 inch pine that will serve as supports for the brackets when they're mounted. At this point I'll cross-cut the thin strips to 3 inches long. This is exactly the same width as the brackets. I purchased aluminum strips from the box store for this next step. These two were cut to 3 inches in length, the same as the width of the bracket.
This next sequence illustrates drilling holes in the aluminum strips. Notice he's created a small jig to aid in centering the aluminum strips for drilling.
Because the material is soft, the drill pushes the material out the other side. It's best to hammer this aluminum back into place. Now it's time to attach the aluminum and support strips to the brackets. I used a centering drill bit for this process. If you don't have this tool, I highly recommend buying one. It makes centering really easy, and they're not expensive. Next, we have to raise the aluminum strip from the bracket. We achieve this by adding several small washers to the back of the aluminum strips. This is necessary because the parts bins must rest securely on the aluminum strips. Now we attach our first support strip. As I mentioned earlier, this support strip helps to keep the parts bins from sagging. This process is repeated for each set of bin supports on the bracket. The type and size of parts bins you use will determine the spacing and the amount of bins that will fit on your bracket. Here you can see there are 5 hangers, all spaced evenly and slightly raised to accept the parts bins. The final step in the assembly process is to attach the French cleat. So there you have it. Easy to move and easy to mount parts storage bins that won't break the bank. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you really like my video, please subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching Granite State Woods. Goodbye.